Sometimes it may be useful to split your data file and to do the analysis on a sample of cases. You might, for example, focus your analysis on males rather than females, or larger enterprises rather than smaller enterprises. This splitting is particularly useful when it comes to hypothesis testing, because you can split a file in two, a calibration sample and validation sample, and verify your hypotheses. This tutorial will show you how to split cases, and we will use our example of job survey database to do just that. I have opened the file, job survey, and I'm going to variable view. As you recall, our sample includes both females and males, and for illustrative purposes, I would like us to focus the analysis on females only. How do we select the cases of females only? We do this by going to a menu called Data. Can you see here, Data? I'm clicking on Data, and then towards the bottom of that menu we have an option of either splitting the file or selecting cases. I'm gonna click on Selecting Cases, and that opens a window which is asking me, what are you trying to select? I am trying to use gender to select my females, so I'm going to click highlight gender here and tick a button if condition satisfied, and then a new button pops up, if, and I'm going to click on that, and the software is asking me again, what is it that you're trying to select? And I am trying to select gender. I'm highlighting this variable and moving it here, and cases where respondents are female. And if you recall, females have been coded with 2s and males have been coded with code 1. So we will be selecting cases where gender equals 2. Gender equals 2, somebody is female, will be selected. I'm pressing the button continue, and now the output allows me to have one of three options: either to have a filter in my database which will filter the cases, or copy selected cases to a new data set. I could do that, or delete unselected cases. I will stick with the filter and click OK. The software tells me that it's done it. Let me close that output window. And what you see now at the bottom of our file is a filter which says we have selected cases where gender was 2. Let's have a look at the data file. I'm clicking on the data file, and that's how the filtering and selecting works. Can you see this little line, crossover line, next to some of your cases? You will be able to say that this crossover line appears only when gender is 1. So here is a male, here is another male, and so on and so forth. In case 5, when we have a female, this case is selected. What implication does it have for analysis? If you go to any of the analysis buttons now, the software will analyze only females. Let's try that. I'll go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies, and let's say that I would like to see ethnicity for my cases. I've just moved the ethnic group variable into the variables, and I'll click OK. We now are only analyzing 31 cases because there are 31 females in their dataset, and all the analysis, frequency analysis, now concerns only those 31 cases. So this is how you select your cases. The other frequently used type of selection is selecting random cases. in the example I mentioned at the start of the session, where you tried to have a calibration and validation sample, ideally you would like to select 50 cases at random for each. To do that, you go to Data, select Cases, and you can click a button here, Select Random Sample of Cases. Click on that, and the software asks you how many. I'll tell it 50%, and then click Continue and OK. What you will see now is that a random selection of 50 cases has been selected. So here is how you select cases using different methods. Thank you for viewing. Bye.